All right, please introduce yourself.
I'm Tim Greene, independent filmmaker, former Los Angeles and Philly radio personality.
And Tim, what are you doing today?
We're doing a workshop here in Los Angeles. Just came back from New York, from the Hilton, and I'm letting people know how they can get into the business, without an agent, without a manager, and discover your own talents.
And how long have you been doing this, Tim?
Probably just 5 years of 24 hours a day.
And what's the motivation?
Enjoying life. I wake up, who would want to do this? I don't have to work for anybody.
Yeah.
I can decide my own hours. And you got to, live below your means. So, I don't drive a 240 Turbo DX5, but I have zero bills. So I'm able to, go around the country, and we're going to do a tour, just 30 cities this summer, and just motivate people. And
what are some of the things you're going to touch on?
We'll touch on, I guess, what an actor looks for from a director, how you can market your films for like $3.99 a month, $3.99 a month, not $400 million, and how you can get your films to a worldwide audience thanks to the internet. Mm-hmm. And there are tens of millions of people around the world. I get hits from Australia, Japan, London, and even I'm doing a radio show now in Delaware, which is still, thanks to the internet, it's going to go around the world.
Yeah.
And you can do that now, where 4 or 5 years ago you couldn't.
You say you get hits. Are your films on the internet?
I put clips. I don't put my whole films out because once people download them, I got bootleg 2 days after one of my first films came out.
Wow. Yeah.
So for me, what I'm doing now, this is like, free workshops, but it's a branding tour also because I'm branding myself. Just like Tyler Perry did for 13 years.
Yeah.
I'm only 5 in, but the technology is greater than when he started. So now, if you're savvy, you know how to make things happen, you can create your own destiny.
So what are some of your projects that you're promoting on your website?
Promoting Raekwon's Cuties, Creepin', some of my television interviews, Little Homies, which I'm turning into a franchise. Just like Disney, when you think of Little Homies and Tim Greene, you're going to think just like when you think Disney, you think family. So, but it takes branding. I don't have $30 million, so I got to go around the country myself and meet my audience. Yeah. And as soon as we got off the plane, I'm in like 8 newspapers here.
Yeah.
So you can't beat it.
And where are you today?
We're in the View Park Library right here, Los Angeles County.
And what was
and Living Advantage. They have an organization, nonprofit for foster care kids. Mm. And when I was here last summer, they had like 400 kids.
Wow.
And it was like phenomenal to see. And one of the girls was like, I said, what do you want to be? I want to be president. Mm. And I'm like, wow. And if you hear her speak, you would believe that she would be.
She would be president.
In the next 30
wow.
years, someone she's like 35, 45, she may be.
So where were you before this tour date?
I was in the Hilton. I was in New York.
New York?
Yeah, I was at the Hilton. Met about another 2,000 people. It was like a huge show business expo.
Wow.
And then before that, I was at the Film Archives in Tribeca. And then I go back. I'm in Caroline's on the 18th of New York City. And then I'm back in New York on the 26th. And then I'm back in Philly. And, I'm just crisscrossing the country.
Wow. Unbelievable.
Making life happen and branding this thing.
And so what would you want to result in all this touring? What is the ultimate goal?
Ultimate goal is to have fun, enjoy life, teach people to turn a negative into a positive. Yeah. And, if you're able to do that, you should be good.
And tell them where they can go to see some of your films or purchase your DVDs.
You can't purchase them yet.
Okay.
Just marketing. TimGreenefilms.com or MySpace/TimGreenefilms.com. And then for Living Advantage, it's Living Advantage. Is it INC? Living Advantage?
Yes.
Okay, LivingAdvantageINC.org.
Okay.
Yeah, and they do a ton of stuff for foster kids, around the clock.
And so they're supporting this particular day?
Yeah, we're teaming up with them, and then I'm at it's an entertainment complex. I had information. I'm in so many different places today. And that's with a dance competition with people from American Idol. We got a kid from Kid Play hosting it.
Oh.
And it's just like dance competitions.
Yeah.
And that's probably within an hour and a half from now. And I have a whole schedule written down. I just look at my schedule and put it in the GPS. But I know I'm here at 10 o'clock and then 2 other places.
To close out, can you briefly give us some of your background history?
Wow. I did radio, produced 17 singles, a couple of Billboard top 10 hits. Rapping Granny. Got her from off the streets in Compton to network television. And she had I got a 25 commercials, 17 feature films. She was on Everybody Hates Chris. She was on Steve Harvey's show, The Landlord. A 3-year deal with Fox Television. I used to be a manager, agent. But right now, I just wake up, enjoy life every day. That's it.
All right, Tim. Thank you so much for talking to the Pulse of Entertainment.
Thank you.